To the start, the Western Districts Championship Final, 2260, C1, C3 class runners. They're just about set. Thank you, Paul. They're just about set. Race for the Western District Championship Final. The green light twinkles, the arms fold back and away they go, and being driven with the whip, Collectomatic out wide, but it won't beat the only child who'll land in front. Our Lansdowne Road third at the moment. Over on the inside looking for a spot was Heavenly Tooth. Fantasy Levels out 3 wide. Carlu 1070 got a nice spot. It's momentarily 1 by 1. Along the inside now as they make their way towards the back is Bacchus Raucous, and then came Levi Jade, who's been heavily supported. Going to the inside, the Space Invader, another one heavily supported, and last of all Virgin Tooth. They're almost in order now as they make their way into the back straight. It's the only child out in front by 2 3/4 metres. Collectomatic second on the outside, now being restrained. Over on the inside third is Heavenly Tooth. Up on the outside, coming around them 3 wide at the moment is our Lansdowne Road. In between runners next is Fantasy Level, and along the inside 3 back the pegs is Bacchus Raucous. Up on the outside of those runners, Carlu 1070, and it covers on the inside the Space Invader. Second last Levi Jade, and last of all in the event is Virgin Tooth. Now they get onto the apex of the bend. 47.8 is that lead time. They're about to get onto the top of the straight. The only child out in front. Our Lansdowne Road punching the breeze, and out 3 wide going forward now at the moment is Fantasy Level. Out wider still Carlu 1070. He's now searching for the lead. In behind those runners is Heavenly Tooth. And going into a gallop now, the only child. Heavenly Tooth gets into trouble, and Carlu 1070 left in front. In second spot is Fantasy Level. It's going to get onto the leaders back. So to our Lansdowne Road as the field was disorganised. Back into 4th spot now in the running line, and gets into a 1 by 1 position. Collectomatic. Along the inside was Heavenly Tooth, back into a pace for Emma. And then on the outside now, out 3 wide going forward is the Space Invader. It was buried back 4 along the pegs. Levi Jade's in that train, and in between runners next is Virgin Tooth, and a fair way off them now is the only child. They ran the first quarter in 31.6, 29.7 that second quarter. It's a 61.3 half, and as they're about to run off the back, straight in front is Carlu 1070. It's got a 1.5 metre advantage over our Lansdowne Road. There's one obscured just out 3 wide at the moment. It looks like Bacchus Raucous going forward, and then behind them next on the inside it would have been Fantasy Level. Collectomatics up there, and then Virgin Tooth. Levi Jade the widest runner, and our Lansdowne Road they turn for home. Carlu 1070 in front. On the outside though, the Space Invaders gobbled it up. It's run to the lead. Also there now moving up into second spot is Bacchus Raucous, but going to the line the Space Invader will win. Bacchus Raucous second, Carlu 1070 third, and then came Collectomatic, Levi Jade. Behind them next was Heavenly Tooth, and then came our Lansdowne Road, Virgin Tooth. Along the inside, second last would have been Fantasy Level, and swinging into the straight the only child, and it galloped just over a lap to travel. 158.